way more up here, but this old man's beard.
Vibrant, intelligent, and free. Macaws are one of the most beautiful creatures in the world, but behind their stunning feathers lies a dark secret. From deep within the rainforests to secret underground markets, a dangerous network of smugglers is pushing these birds to the brink of extinction. Every year, thousands of exotic birds are snatched from their natural habitats, stuffed into tiny crates, and smuggled across borders to fuel a multi-billion-dollar black market. But how do they do it? How are these birds captured, transported, and sold right under the noses of authorities? And why this crime is ranking alongside drugs and weapons in terms of global impact? In this video, we will dive into the shocking methods used by traffickers, the tragic consequences for these birds, and what you can do to help stop this illegal trade. So keep watching our channel, The Curious Corner. In the dense jungles of South America, the most exotic and highly intelligent birds of the planet are found. These birds play a vital role in balancing the ecosystem by eating a variety of nuts and fruits and dispersing the seeds over long distances. This behavior not only maintains plant diversity but also promotes the growth of new trees and plants, which is crucial for forest regeneration. They are like the natural guardian of these forests. But sadly, these intelligent and colorful creatures are brutally ripped from their homes for money, and many of them are now endangered. Countries such as Brazil, Colombia, and Peru are hotspots for this illicit trade. Poachers or trained scouts often locate nesting sites and climb precarious heights to snatch chicks before they can even take their first flight, as these are easier to tame and sell. Sometimes entire trees are cut down just to gain access to a single nest. But finding a nest is much more harder than catching an adult bird, and for that, smugglers locate specific spots where these birds come for water, especially in dry areas. Traps are set around these areas to capture birds that come to drink. Once these birds are caught, they are shoved into small cages, terrified and unable to move. However, as these birds are used to flying freely, they often get distressed in these cages, ending up injuring themselves and plucking their feathers. Either they die due to not eating or drinking, or by their injuries. Therefore, to calm these birds, smugglers often sedate them to reduce stress. Their wings are clipped and tightly confined in small spaces. As these wild birds are social animals, smugglers isolate them in the dark to break their spirit and make them more docile. They are starved or dehydrated, which weaken them physically, making them less aggressive and easier to handle. Once their spirit is broken, these birds are forced to bond by keeping them in constant proximity to humans, often using hunger or fear as motivators. Over time, they stop resisting simply out of exhaustion or submission. Once these birds are calmed, they are sold to the local markets. In some cases, they are also smuggled to the neighboring countries by either hidden in trucks or cars, totally unconscious. The demand for exotic birds, especially in countries like the US, Europe, and parts of Asia, drives much of the illegal trade on international levels. The birds are sold to wealthy individuals who want them as pets or to private collectors. But the actual problem arises when these type of individuals refuse to accept these mentally abused and depressed birds. Instead, they want a healthy and playful one. For that, smugglers set up illegal breeding operations, where wild birds are kept in captivity to lay eggs. Once retrieved, smugglers may keep them in controlled environments such as incubators or hidden nests until they hatch or until they're ready to be transported. For countries with less stringent regulations, smuggling rings bribe corrupt customs officials to ignore illegal shipments. The eggs are falsely declared as fertilized chicken eggs or reptile eggs to avoid detection. But in first world countries, smugglers known as egg mules are hired. Eggs are wrapped in foam or placed inside a custom-made vest that provides warmth. Or women smuggle these eggs inside artificial pregnancy bellies. Even if they are caught, they are not publicly exposed due to the country's reputation. The eggs are stored in moisturizers, shampoo bottles, or drink containers. Once they reach Europe or the USA, smugglers hatch and sell the birds illegally through underground networks. Platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, and dark web marketplaces are used to connect buyers with sellers. These birds are also smuggled to breeding farms in Dubai, China, or Russia, where they are legally resold. Egg smuggling is one of the most dangerous wildlife crimes, threatening endangered species. Despite strict airport security, traffickers use body concealment, false paperwork, private couriers, and land routes to transport eggs. This network is often run by the same criminal organizations that traffic drugs, weapons, and human beings. Smugglers use the same routes and corrupt networks to move drugs and illegal wildlife. Many cartels sell exotic birds to fund other illegal activities. More illegal wildlife trade means more money flowing into organized crime, drug cartels, and terrorist groups. Many species including macaws, toucans, and parrots are already endangered due to habitat destruction, and this illegal pet trade is wiping out entire generations of birds. Some species like the Pixix macaw are nearly extinct in the wild due to trafficking. However, many efforts are being made to stop this trade, and many studies suggest that international illegal trade in live South American birds has been reduced to its lowest level in decades. Yet, the fight is far from over. Continued vigilance, stricter enforcement, and global cooperation are crucial to ensure that these magnificent birds thrive in the wild, not in cages. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe our channel, The Curious Corner, for more fascinating content.